sharp like a blade, golden wise foundations laid. A man, amazing beauty and fire, together they rise higher and higher. Ace gaming built on dreams, echoes loud endless streams. Power strong, they won't back down, legends rise in every town. Brick by brick the empire grows, through the storms, through the blows. Side by side their vision clear, building worlds, no place for fear. Ace gaming built on dreams, echoes loud endless streams. Power strong, they won't back down, legends rise in every town. The empire grows, through the storms, through the blows. Side by side their vision clear, building worlds, no place for fear. Ace gaming built on dreams, echoes loud endless streams. Power strong, they won't back down, legends rise in every town. They stand tall, through the chaos they hear the call. Wisdom, strength, bound as one, the journey's only just begun. Ace gaming built on dreams, echoes loud endless streams. Power strong, they won't back down, legends rise in every town.
Welcome, gamers, to Ace Gaming. I'm your host, Nevar. Solo on the mic tonight. This is take 2 of Hardspace Shipbreaker. I do apologize about the earlier technical difficulties that we had, but we seem to have gotten those all corrected now. So, yeah, we're going to give this another shot. Yeah. We're going to have ourselves a real good time. So welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Let's load up the game. So this is Hardspace Shipbreaker. It's a game that's been out about 4 years now. It is a survival space salvage game where you are tasked with breaking down and salvaging spaceships in order to pay off your debt. And your debt is $1.2 billion to the LYNX Salvage Company. Now, that wouldn't be too awful bad.
All right, breathe.
Let's listen to Weaver.
You're okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. There you go. Plenty of folks feel a bit woozy with the first spare. Anyway, welcome aboard. The name's Weaver. I'm the foreman for yourself and a couple of other shipbreakers in this region. This here's Morgan Station. She may not look like much right now, but once we boot her up, she'll purr like a kitten. Alright, let's test out your orientation control. Do me a favor and look up at that cargo elevator up above.
All right. So first off, this is my fair warning to anybody and everybody, and I'll probably have to give it numerous times throughout this whole stream, however long it is. This game can cause dizziness. It has X, Y, and Z type axis controls. So as you're it's kind of a floaty type sensation. So I'm not real sure how this is going to stream. So you have been forewarned. Now, secondly, stream elements, I'm going to have to fix that because that should not have fired off quite that quickly. But the stream elements, you can type your, give a shout out, and that is exclamation shout space and then your name. And that should give your username and your channel, YouTube channel. You can also, I also have that enabled in Streamlabs with just exclamation channel. So that's a couple of different things to try. So I see Amanda Amazing is trying out the shout out Amanda Amazing, exclamation point shout out Amanda Amazing. There we go. All right. Now, does that YouTube link work? Is the other thing to ask. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take and click on that and see, and it does. That link took us to Amanda Amazing. Okay, so that was the I channel. It is exclamation point shout out space Amanda Amazing. And once I've figured out the controls and how it works a little bit better, I can reprogram the coding. And so I can make it welcome Amanda Amazing to the stream. Please check out their channel. So we'll go ahead and we'll click on that. And it does not work. What's interesting is that it actually started to put steel in the name. Stream Elements is a very funny code. The coding on Stream Elements is rather dumb. So I'm actually going to disable that right now. And I do apologize, everybody, but this is kind of a testing stream. This is my very first, well, technically my second stream. It says I shout and not I shout out. Oh. Okay. I'm understanding. Okay, yep. Well, we're just going to go ahead and turn that off because it doesn't work. Well, let's see. Let's turn this on and let's maybe see. Okay. Let's just change the name of the command to I shout. So that way then that will be there. And then let's go over to the modules. Oh, wait a minute. That's chat alerts. Chat commands, custom commands, I shout out. I shout. So then welcome $sign. $1, channel $1. So that code should work, but it doesn't. Yeah, so it should be I shout. Oh, I have to hit save. Whoops. I do apologize. I hadn't saved it, so the actual custom command was still saying exclamation point shout out, not exclamation point shout. There we go. So then it's still going to my, looks like it's going to my channel. Okay, and not the user's channel. Okay, that's good to know. I will work on that at another time. All right, so then let's try the other commands if you don't mind. Let's see what the I hugs and I lurk says. And while we're doing that, I'll get back to the game. Hey, Masshole Mike, welcome in, welcome in. We're doing a little testing with the Stream Elements and Streamlabs. And while we're doing that, we figure why not, play a little game.
So that's where all the salvage gets collected to be picked up by the transfer crew. Just
Okay, so the I hugs doesn't appear to be on. Everyone. Well, that just, yeah, it's exclamation point hug. Well, that, all right, roll to the right, roll to the left.
Now let's get you flying.
Huh.
Activating your thruster controls
Now, why didn't that work? All the other commands seem to work. See, and that's supposed to say me hugs me being, oh, I bet you that's what's going on with that one. I bet you I have to put my name in there. Because I thought, okay. So I think that's, let me do this. Confirm that. But why did it actually not even fire off? Yeah, I'm twerking there, Mike. If you just joined, you missed the fire song. The new Ace Gaming Anthem song. I'll have to play that again a little later on. All right, so let's do this. Let's try this exclamation point hug. Well, the twerking and lurking and twerking mode engaged. That one's working, and the I channel is working. Hey, Masshole Mike, give that a shot. Do the exclamation point channel. Let's see what comes up for you. See, that one pulled up. That went linked to my channel just fine. The hug is not working. Changes update. Hey, it did work for Mike. Right on. Okay, I thought I turned off that stream elements because that's going to drive everybody nuts. We're going to have people trying that. all night long. All right, so that's now turned off. And the chat commands, custom command, turn that off. Thank you. So, do you like the little wolf icon? I had to come up with a wolf saying, and hush, stream elements. Yes, yes. I had to come up with an actual little sentence with those two little icons in it, so that way then I could copy it out of a chat in order to paste it into the coding in order for those icons to actually show. All right, so the iHug does not work, so I'm going to have to rework that code big time. All right, now let's get into the game.
Try moving around.
Try moving around. All right, well. Oh no. Forward. Backwards. Oh.
Now vertical control.
Yay. Yeah, the YouTube has its own little, quirks and inconsistencies and all that good stuff.
Now, to finalize these movement checks, I need you to fly to these waypoints.
Oh no! Can I fly there? Nah, 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 nah. So, first try.
Used to be a cutter myself.
Yeah, the stream was super choppy. It was just, it was no fun to watch. It just skipped and jumped and jittery and just was horrible. Then I had audio problems. It was a complete cluster. So that's why we burned it down. Kind of known for that. And, gotta go up here. Get going. And so I burned it down. And then I found what the problem was. Hey. What it was my graphics card is actually too big for this game. And so it actually was going ultra settings and super high resolution and refresh rates. And so then, brakes are these. I'm hitting the wrong buttons for the brakes. So the resolution was too high that YouTube couldn't accept because of my video card. So that's what the first problem was. That was the whole skipping video, which also caused the skipping of the audio. That's just, it's just too big. That's definitely what she said. Hey, it's not that type of channel. So,
give it a go. Move one of these pieces into either furnace. So, when you're holding an object with the grapple, you can retract the beam. This will pull a light object to you. If it's heavier than you, it'll pull you towards it. Check out your HUD when you've got an object grappled. It shows you the mass of the object and whether you can move it or not.
Ah! Come back here. Hey. It's been a while since I played this game. Oh. And did it? Nope. Nope. It's not gonna land it. I was trying to play this with the mouse and keyboard on the first take, and it just was not working. Ah!
Helmet damage detected. Be sure to always budget for helmet repair costs.
Smash my own face in with that there block. Come on, fix the radio. Come on. Thank you. This reminding me of yes, vasectomy cleanup on the no grav levels. Yes. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself. My brother programmed my arms to do that.
Material accepted.
While saying, don't hit, stop hitting yourself. Yes, Streamlabs, I have drank water. The amazing one would be yelling at me if I hadn't. Yeah, I think I need to turn down some of their timers a little bit. Oh, that's right. I was like, which one is the push button? There it is.
That soft metal scrap cutter. Huh. Let's move on to the bigger nanocarbon chunks now, shall we?
Hey, Jessica, welcome in. Welcome in. I just went back and listened to the song Badass Bro. Kind of sounds like a mix of Godsmack and Breaking Benjamin. I would agree. I would agree. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, so Jessica, welcome in. If you missed it, at the very beginning of the stream, we debuted the new Ace Gaming Anthem, opening anthem. And so if you wanted to go back and check that out, that would be great. Wait a minute. This goes to the processor. That's a furnace. Why do we not have the... Okay, activate the scanner. How about we read, Mr. Steele Nevar?
This mode of your scanner lets you assess an object's structure. What I want you to focus on right now are these cut points. All right. Controls give me the go-ahead to get you cutting. You got quick access to all your tools through your HUD. Just open up your tool selector and choose the cutting tool.
Okay, so let's see here. Y. And then we're going to go cutter.
The cutting tool has two modes. The first one is the stinger. It's designed for precision vaporization of cut points like this. You ready to perform some zero-G surgery, Cutter?
Hell yeah.
Strap so it's light enough to move. That's how you do it. Okay. Let me boot up the processor so you can salvage these. Do me a favor. Look on over at one of them there. Yeah, so I can see if they activate right. Yeah, perfect. Wish me luck here, Cutter. Me and technology ain't always the best of friends. Hey, all right.
Woohoo!
We're in business. Now
Hey,
swap
just
over
kind of
the
like me.
grapple and toss one of those pieces you separated right in there.
Hey, come back here. Come back here. All right. You like that, Jessica? So that's 3 votes for it. So I think that's kind of a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So, as I
Well, okay.
was telling everybody, this game has been out about 4 years now. It's a survival salvaging game.
Now this beast is way too heavy to
And
move. It's also too dense for your stinger to break it down. And there are
Hey.
no structural cut points for us to take advantage of. We're gonna have to switch over to the split saw mode of your cutting tool. Start slicing this thing down to size. Go ahead and switch cut modes now.
I hadn't done cleaned up yet, Mr. Weaver. Yeah, that'll bounce in there. All right, so he wants me to cut the... Okay.
Accepted for processing.
Yay! So this here is aluminum. So we gotta cut this bad boy down. Would you please shush it so I can work? Yes. All right, then we got a swap tool mode.
Now try changing the angle of the cut.
Left trigger. There we go.
I've unlocked the trigger on your cutting tool. It'll split that big chunk clean in two. Go ahead and give her a whirl. I'm going to turn on your salvage indicator so you can track how much work there is left to do. This thing will track how much you salvaged and how much you've lost. For now, let's try and hit that first goal marker. And that's what it's all about, Cutter. The more salvage goals you complete, the closer you'll get to hitting your certifications and ranking up.
Yes. Let me cut shit. So I'm actually playing back on controller for this because I did try it on the keyboard, mouse and keyboard, and it went horribly wrong. But we were also having video problems and we were audio problems, and it was just not good. It just was not a good stream. That's why we burned it down. That's what headphones are for. The thing is, she does have a set of headphones and she's probably using them. So it's really loud in her ears.
Head on over to your hab and I'll show you the ropes there. Fly on over back to the master jack. I'll put a marker on it so you can find it easy. When you get there, head on in and we'll get started.
Whee! Brakes! Brakes! And yes, we want to end the shift. So, yes, we owe $1.2 billion in debt. And we earned $456,000. So you would think pretty quickly we could maybe, get out of debt. Yeah.
New certification level achieved. License upgraded.
Woohoo! We're rank 2. I was talking about how the dude man wouldn't shut it so Steel could do what he had instructed. Yes. So we made almost $500,000, right? No, yeah. But we love the company. Oh, we love the company. Oh.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Oh, they won't let me show you that. Okay, live in space. Come on. Employee terminal. Receive the call.
Welcome to your new home, Cutter. There's everything you
I have
need.
to sleep first.
This is officially called a ready-made long-term employee habitation something or other. Around here, we just call it your hab. Now, how's about you get yourself some rest? We'll
Yes.
pick up your training in the morning.
I'm tired.
Sleep tight there, Cutter.
Oh, thanks, Weaver. We love the company. The company.
Hello, Shipbreaker. Overnight genetic backup complete. Pattern
Okay.
deviation nominal. Have a good day.
So wake up and Oh, here's our unread emails, of course. Good morning. Yay.
Rise and shine, Cutter.
Oh, they didn't
Hope you're
charge
feeling
us.
well rested. Ready to continue your training? Okay, let's have a look at your employee terminal. Now, let's get caught up on career progression and certification. I've sent you a message with an explanation. Go on and give it a read.
I would if you had turned on the terminal. Got 6 messages.
Clear as mud?
Yay!
Don't worry, I'm here to walk you through the process.
Yay!
Soon enough, I'm going to
Yay.
introduce you to some of the other shipbreakers. Most of them are willing to help you out, too. All right, let's start a new shift and pick your first ship to work on.
Basically, it's just them saying, please don't die. But if you do, we're going to charge you. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh, wait a minute. Gotta go to the ship catalog. Go back. Come on. Employee terminal. And locations, all right. And then we go. Okay. Start shift.
This screen
There it is.
shows which ships you have access to. Each morning, you can choose to continue working on the ship you got.
Don't tell me
or
what to
start a
do,
fresh one.
Streamlabs. I already
Go
did.
ahead and claim one.
Way ahead
We'll
of
get
you.
to work.
It's getting desperate for attention vibes. You good? Yeah. So if the Streamlabs gets a little too annoying, just let me know and I'll pause the game and I'll turn down those. You know what? I'm just going to do it right now because, you know, why not do it right now? The modules. Is it chat alerts? Nope, not chat alerts. Oh, timers. That's what it is. See, because I have those set at like 30 and 45 and all that. So we're gonna double this up because that was just getting to be a little bit annoying. Though I'm gonna leave that one right there. The one about to check out the Amanda Amazing and the Jessica Wanders Gaming, the featured superstars in the bottom of my channel. So you can check them out and give them a like and a subscribe. That timer is gonna still shoot off about every 45 minutes. Okay, sure. It's mocking me now, isn't it? You mocking me, Streamlabs? Yeah, hit save. Yay! Okay, so we need a ship. Okay, so this one here, hazard level 0. This looks like a Phoebos. That looks like a good ship. Yes, I can share that one with you, Jessica. Not a problem at all. However, it is Streamlabs, not Stream Elements, and currently you are using Stream Elements. I am still working on the coding for the Stream Elements to try to get that functionality to work through Stream Elements. However, the coding for Stream Elements is very basic compared to Streamlabs, and so it's taking a whole lot more coding than I was expecting. You tell it, masshole Mike. You tell it. You put it in its place. Yay! We reached.
She's all yours, Cutter. Your primary goal is to reach rank 3. Now try to remember, nanocarbon goes in the processor. Aluminum goes in the furnace. Try to salvage the entire ship if you can. We call it using the whole buffalo. You'll hit your certs faster that way and start knocking out that debt of yours. I'll be observing and giving you any help if you need it. Good luck, Cutter. We were out.
So like I said, I've played this game before, so I have a little bit of experience with it. Although, where is the door? Knock, knock. Where's your door? There's your door. Alright, so this ship here. Oop, bonk my head. Okay, so that's now decompressed. And this one's decompressed. Alright, this is all decompressed. Oh, we have to take a brief time out here because I was on the Streamlabs screen and I wasn't on the actual stream over on the other monitor, so I could make sure that everything is flowing good visually. How is the quality of the image coming across there, man? Amazing. Is it looking all choppy and yucky? Oop, out of range. Then, now we go to the grapple. That goes over. Come on. Floaty, 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 float, float, float. And we push it. Push it real good. Dun, 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 dun. Is it going to go in? Did I make it? Did I make it? Oh, yeah, it'll go. It'll go eventually. So this way, now we can come around here. Oh. I jumped the gun a little bit.
Accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Yay. We're gonna get rich. Ha, that's what she said.
I know these ships look intimidating to scrap at first. Trust me, soon enough, you'll be stripping the huge gecko-class freighters like nothing. Got my start, salvaging back down Earthside, in the droid scrapping biz. You know what made me come up here? One day, we got a batch of this particular model in, one of them kinds with synthetic skin and everything. We almost never saw people-looking ones like that. They're always too expensive to manufacture. Seems someone found a warehouse full of them. Mothballed for, 20 years or so. Since the AI ban took effect. Probably bought the whole lot for pennies, thinking they could turn a tidy profit with the salvage. No word of a lie. These things looked exactly like my stepbrother Jed. Even had the same slack-jawed expression. Now, Jed and I wasn't exactly pals or nothing, but all the same, I couldn't bring myself to start smashing that dope tell you what, it's a sight better to cut up something that doesn't look like a family relation. Anyway, I'm running on. I'll clear the channel. Holler if there's anything giving you grief up there, Cutter. We were out.
About darn time that he shut up. Nah, Weaver's actually a pretty good guy. Yep. Come on. Did we get it? Yeah. Got that one. Did you see, Mike, that I put the logo down in the lower corner of the screen? Yeah, Masshole Mike helped me come up with that, and I think he did a fantastic job with that logo. Give a shout out to Reaper Customs 13 on that. Hey. Fine, we'll just push it. So we can get our tethers. Tethers are fun.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Hey, we want this thing. Ah! I think it's a whole lot lighter than I was expecting. Wow! We shoot, we score! So welcome in, everyone. After the kind of the misfire of the earlier stream, I didn't go posting on all the Discords the second time. It was like, this might not go so well again, so let's not be getting everybody's hopes up for a good quality stream. But we do the best we can. Oh, come on. We wind up cutting too much of the glass off. And the glass goes to the furnace, and then the side ship goes to the processor, and it just, they get all sorts of mad at you if you put it in the wrong spot. Don't know why.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
Thank you. Give me that money. So like this little bit of glass on this here piece of aluminum, I think that's aluminum, no, nanocarbon, they would charge us up the yin yang. Yes, that's a technical division of metric and yin yang, and put us further in debt. But that's why we love the company. Yeah, the graphics are great for this game for being for being a game that came out close to 4 years ago. Okay, slow down. Right. I thought we had cut that glass off of there. Did we make it? Did we make it? Once it breaks the plane, it will eventually get drawn in.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Okay, there's that piece of glass. Where was that other piece of glass? There it is. Oh. There it goes. There.
Material accepted.
Yeah. Yeah, the earlier stream, Jessica, it was super choppy, the audio was super choppy, and once again, it was the graphics that was the problem. My graphics card is too big, so it actually was trying to put too high a refresh rate that YouTube couldn't accept, and so it was just nasty. It just wasn't going well. But I guess that's what happens whenever I try to stream all by myself. Whoop. So are you taking a night off from Oblivion? And well, apparently, because you're actually in my chat, so come on, use your brain.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Though you all were up pretty late last night doing Rap House Simulator. That looks like a lot of fun. Reminds me of Fast Food Simulator in a lot of ways. Yeah, it's kind of back to that original problem that I had when we did the Fast Food Simulator, where my voice was all super choppy. It was that same problem all over again. The graphics was just too high, and it just wouldn't allow it, wouldn't accept it. And where did I miss the E's? That's what I thought. I thought it was disconnected. You gonna track on that thing? Nope, you're not gonna track on it. Fine. It's gonna go wherever it wants to go.
credits to account.
Oh, Streamlabs? No. Okay, so. Okay, Streamlabs is like seriously being a jerk right at the moment. Bear with me here, everybody. Um, da, 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 da. No. That message is just fine. Let it go. This is Laura and Jessica. So it has report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user in this on this channel. Doesn't have the option of releasing the message because yeah, there's no problem with that message. Yep, these are the correct. Yep. I think what it is let me Where is the? Is it under here? Nope, not there. I'll find it and I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Nothing else, I'll turn the damn thing off. Multi-stream, no, no, no. I know I've seen it. Okay. It's the alert box. Nope. That's that. Back to dashboard. It's like a security thing. I do apologize, everybody, but that there and it doing that to Laura and Jessica is just not acceptable. Their messages were just fine. Okay, it's not there. Yep, it definitely needs attention. Okay, dashboards. Maybe it's up here. They got all kinds of things of, integrate this and integrate that and all that happy jazzy stuff. I do apologize, everyone. It was like, okay, so where all did I monkey with stuff? That's not there. It's in here. Subscriber, nope. Event list, nope. There's so much of this. You saw it here, folks. Streamlabs discriminates against the long-winded. Okay. Okay, their help is no help at all. So until I fix this, Laura, Jessica, please just send as many smaller messages as you wish. Now you watch Streamlabs will scream about that too. Yes, multi-stream, all widgets. That's the other thing there, Amanda Amazing. I'm not really sure how right at the exact moment. I kind of thought about that. It's not there. It's not there. Oh, there it is. Okay, okay. Here we are. Here we are. Now, let's make sure that we save our game or save our progress here. There we are. There we are. Now, the whole protections should be off. So please demonstrate the long message functionality, and let's see if that has solved that.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Out of range. I guess I need a bigger laser. Well, let me pick that up. Darn. So Amanda Amazing, just pretend that like you're me and you're gonna tell a story. You know, story time with Steel Nevar. You know, and just yeah. Ah! Yay, that seems like a pretty long message.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
I think I win, Streamlabs.
Additional rewards assigned.
I'll teach you. You don't mess with Jessica or Laura. I'll turn their ass off if nothing else.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Oh, that's right, Jessica. You're going on vacation to that top secret location. That's right. You and Mr. Wanders are going out of town. And RDJ of Laid Back Gaming, he said he was going to be back tomorrow and ready to start streaming again tomorrow. So does that mean we're going to get the new secret Monday night game kicking off, or are you going to wait until after you're back from vacation? Or am I just asking too many questions?
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
I've got a range of times and I'll be dropping videos every day for a few weeks, but I've been busy making videos. Yeah, I've actually been kind of noticing that. Yeah, he's back and I leave at the end of the week. I haven't chatted with him yet, but hopefully we'll get something going Monday. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of noticed, and I'm not going to say anything there, Jessica, but I did notice, you know, you playing some things, and it's like, yes, that's awesome. I can't wait to see that. Some of those, like, can't wait to see those videos. Ah, come on. Maybe that piece is just too big. We keep it up and we'll grow up to be a big, strong cutter. We'll grow up someday.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
So how many folks have watched my episode number 19, to be specific, of Pacific Drive? That would be the latest episode. And if you haven't, just don't feel bad or anything. I know everybody's time is extra valuable these days. I know eventually you'll get around to it. Or not. But the part that I'm curious about is if you liked the editing that Amanda Amazing and I, mostly Amanda Amazing through her amazing tutorials, teaching this old fool how to do video editing. I did a couple little fun little clips or editing pieces in episode 19. Just curious if anybody and everybody liked them or not. If I should maybe, incorporate more of that. Because it was a lot of fun, and I did learn an absolute ton.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Yeah, we skipped that one in. Woohoo! I is definitely old. But I'm very young at heart. Though some mornings whenever I get up and I sound like snap, crackle, pop, I don't feel all young at heart. I resemble that remark there, Masshole Mike. But instead of 42, add 10. Yeah, episode 19, last night's episode. If you don't want to, spoil a lot of it, because it is a very long video, and there was a lot of material that is in-game material into it, the build up to the end game. So if you don't want a whole lot of spoilers, the editing's all done near the end. I want to say it's like the last, I want to say it's like the last 25 minutes or so is where all the editing happened. And I didn't cut any content out. It just, I added a couple fun things, that's all. Yeah, that, like I said, I learned an absolute ton from Amanda Amazing on that whole editing. Boy, this thing is just too heavy. Just not getting it to move. We can push it, but we just can't pull it. Oh, look at that. I mean, I'm pushing hard on it, and it's just like, nope. What do you want to do, little tiny ant man? And it's got to go to the blue or else we'll get fined big time. There we go. And I don't think I've explained this aspect of the game. That's a furnace. That takes all the junk. That's a processor. That takes all the good stuff. So basically we're recycling, right? However, if you get past those little edges right there where the yellow line is, if you get past that, it will gravitationally pull you right into whatever section and you die. So you're not only fighting all the different forces of being pulled this way and that way, and you're trying to move these things, you're also sometimes fighting against the gravitational forces of the furnace and the processors trying to eat you. We make it. Yep, I think we made it. Let's just double check. Yep, we made it. All right. Yay. So then this is all clear. So now we just have the top of the ship to do. We're almost done with this one. Oh, that's right, Laura. You were up late last night, or you didn't actually go to bed last night until this morning, early this morning, like 6 or whatever you said, because you were up watching that Next Fest piece. So this here is going to be a demonstration of them finding us. So this section here goes to the processor, but this section all goes to the furnace. But to cut that little bitty chunk off is just a giant pain in the tuchus. So they're going to fine us for it. We know it. We hate it. But it is what happens because we love the company. The company. We all love the company.
Material deposited.
Okay.
Account credit applied.
Almost 10%. Almost 10% penalty for that one little bitty bar. Yeah, this is one of those games that, Jessica, that I thought would be a pretty good, at first, I thought would be a good cozy coffee game for you. Because, you know, you just take your time and can, you know, fly around. But it has this whole, you know, X, Y, and Z axis thing that I think wouldn't go well for you. I don't think you would like it too awful much, and so that's why I never mentioned it to you. Plus the fact that this game, I got it on sale. I picked it up on one of the Steam super sales. I don't remember if it was a spring, a winter, summer, fall, what have you. But I picked it up on one of their super sales, and it was like, I want to say it was like $8 or something or other, which is very much worth that. But regularly, it's like $32, and this game is a good game. I like this game a lot. Not $32 for it, no. Death by suction isn't too cozy. Well, yeah. Once you get the habit or the controls down, you don't die quite so often. Not nearly as often as your son, you know, telling you to whack on some poor Turtle Island thing. And then telling you, don't get any clothes or weapons, just run back. I'm like, wait a minute, no, she needs to protect herself.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
I'm doing the best I can there, Laura. But it's out there. It's not that type of channel. Oh, really? Okay. So that is so crazy. It seems, sorry if you're not reading the chat. Jessica Wander says, total setups endlessly in Valheim. I stayed still in the water in the last episode and I survived. Which is what her son was telling her. Stop swimming. Which is kind of, you know, backwards. You're in water, you're drowning. There's a big giant sea turtle wanting to eat you. You would want to swim away. Now this one is going to be interesting. Stayed still and it came back with the boat and waited for the ladder to get close. It doesn't feel natural. It just doesn't seem like it would be. To me, it just seems all kinds of wrong. Okay, so I have a feeling that we're going to have to cut this thing up in order to get this thing in there. Yeah, the other night, Jessica, I kind of lurked a little bit because we were in the middle of other things, and you had a whole bunch of, you had like over 100 people watching, viewers that one night. Then like the night before, you had like over 1,000 views. You've been killing it on that Valheim. Wow, 406. Nice. 469 at peak one night. That is just, that's awesome. Great job. That's so awesome. You know what? We're not gonna be delicate with it. We're just cutting it. I'm sure they're gonna fine us for it, but nope, still not loose. Okay. Where's the not the gap? Oh, not the gap is on the top. Whee! I guess for me it felt natural in Valheim because I know stamina only refills when you stay still from similar games that I played. Huh. Yeah, no, it just... Now see, I'm old school. And when I was taught story time with Steel Nevar, the way I was taught how to swim, out in a rowboat, middle of the lake, Dad picked me up, threw me in the water, said, swim, back to the shore. That was how I learned how to swim. So, seeing that in the game the other night, I was like, okay, okay, why is that chunk not breaking free? I will cut on this thing until the end of days. You will come free. There. Get in there. Now we get to cut it some more. Yeah, it's definitely not a great way. Back in the day, my job was training swimming instructors. Worst lesson ever, toss in the pool. Yes. I'll take traumatic childhood memories for 1,000, Alex. Yeah. But I did learn how to swim, and learned how to swim very well, hence why I went into the Coast Guard. My husband was taught same way initially, but then his dad did pay for lessons after. Now, yeah, pretty much. That's what I thought at the time, you know, swim or die. But looking back, my dad was always right there with the boat, even though he did throw my ass in. And that was a miss shot of that. So literally, I don't think I would have died, but yeah, at the time I sure thought that I was. Uh-oh. Is it gonna make it? Yeah. Woo. I thought I overlaunched that one. Only a little bit longer there, folks, and we'll be upgraded to, and we'll get these things called tethers. And tethers will allow you to basically grapple a piece of ship piece and from one point, and then you can launch them into the different locations a whole lot easier. They'll create a string from point A to point B. And so then you can move these heavy objects much easier. Then you can also tether one piece with another piece, like two pieces in a row, daisy chain it together, and then.
Object cannot be processed.
Oh,
Please observe salvage destination.
I got the chatting, and I put that in the wrong spot. So, yeah. Soon we'll get some tethers, and then make it a whole lot easier on the salvaging.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Okay. Yay, I think we finished. Oh, there's something.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
There's a piece of glass. All right, we've made our level 5 on the ship, so we're all good. Not really. You know what? Let's just do it. Jessica Wanders asks, is it dramatic when you get sucked into the burning abyss? So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to demonstrate it real quick. Oh no! No!
Shift halted. Higher work rates may be required to offset unscheduled personal time.
All right. Breathe. You okay? Got yourself good there. Don't sweat it. Happens to the best of us. Always good to review your spare replacement form. See how you can avoid future mishaps. Too many spares will rack up the debt, and that's how they get you. Okay, let's get back to work. Weaver out.
So yes, they charge you if you die. All right, so we earned 2.3 million credits for salvaging their ship. Plus we earned a new rank.
Level attained. License level increased.
Yay, we're level 3. It kinda is. Yeah, costly hospital bills. I'm patching you up. Yeah, the nearest hospital is a little far away.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. This is your daily wake-up call.
It's definitely not the Canadian healthcare system, that's for sure. Yay, we unlocked a new sticker. It's kind of cute.
Looking good, Cutter. Now go ahead and pick another ship.
Okay, so we're gonna... Ah! Are there any emails? Yep, I knew that there was. Because I died. Ooh, that's a new ship. And we upgrade anything? Nope, can't upgrade our... Can't upgrade yet. We're still in the tutorial state. Darn. So we've finished up this ship, the Phobos, and so now we could. All right, I'll behave, Streamlabs. You know, you did upset me a little earlier tonight, but I'll drink a little water. So, we're going to start on this new ship. Yay!
Alright, hold up a second there, Cutter. Because you increased your rank, we're gonna give you the next greatest ship. Now this one will be full of machinery, electronics, furniture, all stuff that LYNX can collect and resell. You're gonna want to throw those items on the barge. That's, the big green thing below you. Go ahead, have a look. Toss any valuable objects or components down there. Don't worry about breaking anything. There's a dampening field that'll catch everything. Looks great. Most of the time. Let's give it a go.
Okay. So, this is a big gas tank. Do not set it on fire. Fire with this is bad.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
It's almost like throwing a flare at the fuel truck in Pacific Drive. Bad things gonna happen. Yeah. So everything's looking good on the stream. It's coming across pretty good. It's got a good sound now. This goes that direction. Looking and sounding good. Thank you so much there, man. Amazing. I so appreciate you.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Oh, that's Amanda, amazing. When are you gonna be premiering your next video? Everybody in chat's been waiting. And are you gonna be hooking up with Aaron? Days of One Lonely Planet or One Lonely Outpost. Ah! Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Come back here. Get in there.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Sounding crisp? Nice. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. This goes down to the barge.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh. Man, Amazing must have stepped away. I know she was doing... Oh, there she is. Still need to edit things, and I'm not deciding on a romance option just yet, but I will say that I spent some time on his arms. Ooh. Saucy. Is him and I gonna have to have a talk?
Nice work. Got that pretty quickly. Now, let me teach you about the kiosk. Once the training wheels come off, LYNX regulations mean you gotta cover your own oxygen and fuel costs. That's the way things go. Turning it on now. Now, no need to panic. They'll last you a good while. But if you end up running out, you gotta top up at the kiosk over there. Let's have a look.
Yeah. See, we've been in training and they haven't been charging us for stuff. Now they charge us for oxygen. They charge us for everything. Even repair kits.
Yeah, this is good stuff, Cutter. Pretty easy, right? All right, I'll leave you to it. We'll chat again when you hit the next rank. Weaver out.
We all love the company. The company. For those that don't know where that is coming from, Man Amazing and I, there's a YouTuber named Markiplier, and he plays with what are those? Bob. I know Bob. I remember Bob, and there's another guy. Wade, Bob, Wade, and Markiplier, and they played this Lethal Company, that game that you, Jessica, you and Heradev played. Lethal Company, and that's where the We Love the Company is coming from, is from their stream that they did. They were singing it because it's a lot like this, where the company charged them for everything. It's very humorous. Get in there. Yeah.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Hey, Robert Burke, welcome in. Welcome in. So good to see you, sir. I don't know if you caught the beginning of the stream there, Robert, but we had launched, I guess, per se, a new song for an anthem for Ace Gaming that created off that channel or that site that you sent me. Sonos? Is that the name? Suno site. That we created on the Suno site. So you might go back into the stream and check it out. Let me know what you think. And then come back to the live, of course.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
So what this game is about is we're salvaging spaceships, trying not to die, and trying to pay off our $1.2 billion in debt while the company charges us for every little thing that we do. They even charge us if we die, so... Oop. Let us... Nope. Okay. So the ship is decompressed. Don't have to worry about that. Oh, we got a couple more fuel tanks in here. But they have removed the engine for us. That's nice of them. Okay, so cutter. I don't remember what is up and what is down, so we're just going to make this the... We're just going to say this is the bottom. The music in this game is pretty awesome. It reminds me of a TV show, very short-lived. My favorite TV show of all time, though it only lasted one season, not even a full season, a little over 25 years ago.
Hey, Cutter, I need you to head back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2 stat. We were out.
Oh, I'm about to die. My favorite TV show of all time, Firefly.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Shiny. Yes. Exactly. Amanda Amazing knows that. So now we've got the bottom opened up. Now we can take and launch some of this stuff that they want to go
Salvage
down the
deposit
barge
secured. Credits
out.
awarded.
Because if we hit it with a laser, it gets all sorts of flammable, it's damaged, and we get charged for it. Yeah, I agree, Laura. Firefly was epic. Nathan Fillion, one of my favorite actors of all time. He's in it. Though that's not where he got his start. I guess he got his start on Young and the Restless or one of those soap opera, daytime soap opera shows.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
But now he has this, he did a show called Castle for a while, which was a great show, and loved it. And that one lasted like 8 seasons, 9 seasons, something like that. Where are you going, Rock? You gotta go that way. You're supposed to go that way. And then now he's on a TV show called The Rookie, which is in its like 7th or 8th season. Actually subscribe to Hulu just so I can watch it.
Material
Well,
accepted.
I watch it in golf.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
And
Applying credit.
he also did a lot of voice work in the video game Halo. Not a lot of people know that about Nathan Fillion.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Okay, I don't think we've got the bottom opened up enough to get those fuel tanks out of there safely yet. So we gotta do some cutting around them. Nice and gentle like. So no wobbly. Laura, your husband has excellent taste. Not just in TV shows. There we go.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
So now I think we can get these fuel tanks out of here safely without blowing ourselves up. Make sure we're not on the cutter. Okay, go down, go down. Alright, that should fall down in there proper. Should.
Cutter, make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2. Blue ain't your color. Trust me on this one. We were out.
Once again. I was just getting it.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Hey, we got our first goal on this ship. Ah, come on. Go up.
Welcome to Megatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay, we're gonna take a brief break here for a second. Bear with me here. Do. Why isn't that? Oh, there. That's what I want. Oh, no data. Interesting. Haha. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on right now there, Laura. That's why I play video games. Leave that world outside. We're having fun in here. That's a big old monkey wrench. I bet you Mr. Wanders would use one of those up at the mines. It looks like a wrench that, you know, would be like up in like those big miner trucks would need.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Now I don't have to strain to hear.
Salvage secured. Credits
That's a good.
deposited.
That's good. Yeah, I have no idea how long I'll go tonight.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
I just figured I was bored and I couldn't sleep. So I thought, you know what? Let's try this whole streaming thing all by myself. Hopefully Amanda Mazin's feeling a little better.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Hello. Come on. Come on. Where am I going? Got lost here. There I am. Yeah, hopefully she's feeling a little better. Maybe her and I can maybe do a stream tomorrow or something. Although we do need to work on some technical
Salvage
things
deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
still.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Though it would be kind of fun to get back and play a little more Planet Crafters with Absolute. That would be
Salvage
fun.
deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
He's a real good guy. Thanks, Bob. That means a lot.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Now we listen in to what all the helpful advice everybody's given us, and learning what we can and Plus, you know, watching lots of those YouTubers.
Applying credit.
Isn't that funny how nowadays that we have the YouTube to, you know, watch these different videos and stuff to learn how to do things? But back in the, you know, the old days, back in my day, you know, we didn't have that. Yeah, we are. Yeah. Yeah, Masshole Mike. I'm not sure if Masshole Mike is still here in the channel or not, but him and I worked on the logo down in the lower right-hand corner.
Salvage deposit secured.
Oh.
Credits awarded.
I'm dying slowly. Yeah, him and I worked on the logo. I think it came out pretty darn good. I really like it. I'm kind of partial to wolves, even though I live near bears and cougars.
Welcome to Metatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Yay, we're not going to die quite yet. Even though they're charging us, we're still technically in the tutorial phase. Soon we actually get a work shift where they will only allow us to work for like 15 minutes at a time to break down the ships. You know, in the tutorial phase, they're letting us just really go wild and crazy and cut on the ships as long as we want. But soon they will halt that, only allow us to work for like 15 minutes at a time, and that's each day, and then they charge us for each day of interest on the $1.2 billion of debt that we owe. So each day we go pretty well. We do make a profit, but it's not as much. So it takes a whole lot longer to get it all paid off. It's like one hell of a steep interest rate. Flip, 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 flip. I say it's heads.
Valuable object processed. Credits
Nope.
awarded.
It was tails. Let's cut some glass. That was it wasn't that good of a cut. Greedy corporation owns us for many lifetimes. Oh. Little misfire there. Oh. There we go. Ah! Boy, that thing just took off on us. That chunk was a whole lot lighter.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
And did we make it? Yeah, a little bank shot.
Account credit applied.
I taught basic on Commodore 64 at the local pharmacy, which had the first PC store in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. I still remember that 500 plus page book on programming. Wow. Now I've had a Commodore 64, but that was a little bit I had one, but it wasn't nearly as brand new. I actually bought it. Let's see. I would have been 22 at the time, so that would have been around 95. I bought it at a yard sale, and the thing worked. And I kind of learned how to program on it a little bit. And I do remember, now I didn't program a whole lot, but yeah, I did learn a little bit of the programming through it. That was after I had actually got into.
Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
That was after I had already gotten into Windows 3.1 DOS programming, and then I had actually had story time with Steel Nevar. I was actually one of the crazy fools that stayed out overnight at a CompuServe in Sacramento, California. I camped out overnight to purchase Windows 95 on 13 floppy diskettes, 3.5-inch floppy diskettes, so I could install Windows 95, the newest, greatest OS. And so, yeah, I actually had purchased a new hard drive for it at the time. A big, giant, huge 250 meg hard drive. Yeah, no doubt. Now your phone is 1,000 times more powerful. Yes. I read a statistic somewhere that the average person's cell phone, actually has more computing power in it nowadays than all of the computers that they used to land the space shuttle on the moon back in the day. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard.
Credits awarded.
Seems kind of likely, because I mean, our phones are our lives anymore. Okay, that piece is just heavy. Let me just squeeze right in here. Yeah. Yeah. Just hard to believe that we've come so far so fast in computers. Okay. Okay. I was wondering, it's like, wait a minute, why can I not see into that other section? Okay, not sure why it was giving me a wrench. Anyhoozle. Yeah, it's so incredible how far we've come. Earlier I had started the stream at 6 and just was having all kinds of, I had troubles. I had some troubles. And what it was is my video card of my computer, it was too powerful for this game, and so it couldn't. It was processing this game faster than what YouTube would accept, and so it was choppy, and just the sound was horrible. The stream was horrible. It just was just bad all the way around.
Salvage secured.
And so
Credits deposited.
that's why I stopped the stream and figured out what was wrong, of course. But that's just how far we've come in just the few years since this game's been out. Like, I think it came out in like 4 years ago.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Hopefully everybody's enjoying watching me break down spaceships. Well, I guess if you're not enjoying it,
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
you folks wouldn't be hanging around, because I'm definitely not that entertaining.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Oh. R02. Thank you, Streamlabs.
Welcome to Endatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Each time that we have to fill up with oxygen, they charge us $16,000. What's interesting is that for some reason it's not telling me how many people are in the chat. So I don't know who's all there. So everybody in chat, if you have a channel, please go ahead and give a exclamation point channel, and it will list your channel. So then everybody else can see who's all here and possibly subscribe to you. I did have a kind of reminder going that would actually pop that up, and but it was a little Streamlabs was being a little bit authoritarian, I guess you could say. Isn't that amazing? Streamlabs was requiring attention earlier tonight, let's just say. Yeah, just like Amanda Amazing just demonstrated. Thank you so much there, sweetheart. That way then we can kind of help each other's channels grow a little bit.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Oh, there was a storage bin? Oh, there was a storage bin. I didn't see that. Alright, so the coupler is not on the inside of this ship. That works pretty slick, huh, Bob? I just gotta program the timer to not be quite so in everybody's face. Yeah. It's actually part of Stream Elements. It's under Yeah, I'll definitely let you know exactly where it's at. Wait a minute. Nope, this is barge. Pull. Ah! Got to chatting. No.
Object deposit refused. Please be more careful.
Oh. Whoops. That didn't go there.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Look at that red mark up there. So at the end of the bar, at the very top, the red means all of the stuff that I had put into the wrong slot. So like that there was a big cost. So if I actually fill that up, I could possibly not get all 5 stars for this off of this ship. So I'm gonna have to be a little more cautious this round, what's left of this round. Is it gonna go? I don't think it broke the plane. Now it did.
Your oxygen reserve.
Processing object.
No
Applying credits to
carbon
account.
dioxide can cause damage to LYNX equipment.
See, I learned that little trick, to basically pull myself in to get back to the terminal much faster.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Hook onto something and pull yourself to it. Okay, goes barge this time. This does not go to the processor. Go down. Shoot! Go away.
Salvage
Go.
deposited. Applying credit to account.
No, there was another control module somewhere. I saw it. Where did I see that control module? I'm not seeing it now. Ah, well. Just keep cutting and eventually we'll find it all. Oh shoot, it's 9 o'clock. It's primarily us West Coasters now. Oh, did we get that all hung up? Yep, we did. Oh, not good. We've got panels going everywhere.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
I think in a few years, this is exactly how most industrial and space jobs will be. Sitting at home, running a drone robot, doing exactly what you're doing now. Quite likely. Quite likely. As fast as AI is really taking over, you know, the different positions and stuff.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Yeah, no, I swore I saw.
Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
Yeah, that's the fuel tank, so we're good there. Could have swore there was another chunk of the ship that had come apart. Nope, guess not. Well, you know, they do have, you know, pilots that fly the drones and stuff. They've had them, you know, sitting in in a office somewhere flying the drones for the military. They've had that for what, 15 years, 20 years? Anywho, so yeah, we're a space cowboy, salvaging spaceships, living out our Firefly dreams, pretending we're Nathan Fillion.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Oh, not good, not good timing. Cannot wait to upgrade these things.
Welcome to Vintage Road.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
I was really worried that that panel was going to go floating off to the either the furnace, and that would have been a big chunk of negative funds. All because I just had to breathe. I mean, what's a little lack of oxygen?
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Ah, hit the wrong button.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Oh. So this here goes to the processor. You just darn near burn out your cutter trying to get them things off.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
He shoots, he scores.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Hey, now we gotta work on we got a couple more chunks of back here. Hey, Amanda Amazing, how are you doing on the dizzy factor for this game?
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Okay, good, good, good. Yeah. We'll probably finish up this ship, and then we'll probably call it a night. Okay. What's the best way to get this thing? Oh, we're still at semi.
Fuel levels are low. Fuel supplies are available purchase at the Master Jack. Warning. Low oxygen reserves.
Welcome to the
Oxygen.
Oxygen
Thruster.
level stabilizing.
There we go. As you take different parts off the ship, you notice that it's actually kind of, the ship's rolled around a little bit. As you take different parts off the ship, the frame will actually roll around. Okay, so then you have to be real careful that the ship doesn't kind of turn as you're cutting things off and wind up just getting all sucked into the furnace. The furnace actually has the greater, it seems like, I have no proof of this, but it seems like the furnace has a little bit more gravitational pull than the processor does. The reason why I say that is I've been sucked into the furnace way more times than I've been sucked into the processor.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Oh yeah, yeah, Bob. The furnaces and the processors have gravitational pull, so if you get beyond the yellow lines there, they will drag you right in, and yeah, you die. And the company charges you for dying. Okay, so then we just got this panel here. Then we got the nose, or the tail. Which is, the tail is free, but it's super heavy. The tail section is usually, well, this stage of the game, the tail section is why you really want the tethers. I think tethers comes at the next ship. And as I was telling chat earlier, tethers allow you to put basically a string from the part that you're wanting to take off once it's free, like this is, and you can put a string from here over to the processor, and that string just pulls with a force, and it'll drag that piece right along, right over there, and it'll pull much harder than what I can pull using my little measly body weight in zero gravity. I thought that we had disconnected that, but maybe we didn't. No, it looks disconnected. Yeah, it's disconnected. It just didn't want to move. See, now we're fighting against the gravitation of the furnace, trying to get it down into the processor. Come on. Herd them cats. Yeehaw. Did it go? Ever so slowly.
Project processed. Credit awarded.
Seeing as heavy as that is, it's only worth, you know. Oh, there's a whole bunch of fun.
Rewards allocated.
Oh. Meow.
Welcome to Megatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
All right. So now we're in the final cuts. Huh. Final cuts. Editor's joke. Wait a minute. No, I don't want that type of cut. I want this one so I can knock this nose piece off. Thank you, Streamlabs. Much appreciated. Good night, Amanda Amazing. Thank you so much for swinging in. Before you go, definitely do a
Raw material deposited.
do an iChannel so that way, in case anybody catches you, possibly, you know, maybe add you. You're getting really close to 50. You're at like 47. I noticed. When I was just starting to set up the stream, I noticed that you were at 47 subs. Are we gonna make it? Oh, I don't know. Going a little high. Yeah, I think it'll make it. Yeah. Ta-da!
Target accepted.
Okay, where is the... There's a big chunk somewhere. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. There's a big chunk missing. The only piece that I can see is that little red one down here in the barge.
Warning. Low oxygen levels detected.
The chunk is hiding from you. Yeah, it is.
Welcome to Megatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
All right. So now we got a bird's eye view, basically all the way down through there. That's some other pile of space junk. So it's got to be that red piece. All right. Oh, there it is. Look at that. That fuel tank did not land down into the barge. See that?
Salvage deposit confirmed.
I was wondering, because that little red ring wasn't that much. And you were right, Laura. That chunk was hiding from me. It was being creepy or sneaky. Hiding in plain sight, absolutely. All right, let's see how we did today. So we earned $4.7 million credits. Not a bad wage.
New certification level has been achieved. License level increased.
Level 4. Yay. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to call it right here. It is almost 10 o'clock. I might stream this again tomorrow. Not really sure.
Good morning, Cutter 934.
It's going to depend on what Amanda Mason's got going on.
Following inspirational message. The greatest reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what we've got planned tomorrow. I need to talk it over with Amanda Amazing, of course. But I definitely want to say thank you to everyone in chat. All the folks that were chatting away and those that were lurking. I appreciate each and every one of you so very, very much. And if you have, please check out my Pacific Drive video series. Highly recommend it. It's pretty awesome. Just, but, it's me. But I have heard rumor around the webosphere that it is the best video record of Pacific Drive, the playthrough of Pacific Drive. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard through the webosphere. So check it out. Definitely check out all the content creators that's down. I have linked down in my channel. RDJ of Laid Back Gaming, Jessica Wanders of Jessica Wanders Gaming, Just Kristen of Just Kristen, Absolute Casual, and of course the beautiful, ever talented Amanda Amazing. Just love her to death. Love her so much. So you all have yourself a wonderful, wonderful. Wait a minute. What number am I on? There I am. All right. My catchphrase outro. You all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Good night.